Today I'm going to French polish this Tasmanian oak writing bureau that I've been working on for a month now. What I've done is I've stripped any previous finish that was on this piece with paint stripper. I've sanded it down afterwards and cleaned it with methylated spirits, so the surface is ready to be French polished. How do we French polish? Well, we use this product, which is orange shellac polish. Shellac in its raw form usually comes in flakes, but and then it's dissolved in methylated spirits and left for at least 24 hours to properly combine. This product here has been used by a furniture restorer for many years, and it comes highly recommended. It's actually 8 months old in that bottle there. So French polishing is not easy, and it takes a lot of time and practice, but once it's applied, it is well worth the effort. And you can see here I've already finished, French polished this shelf here, so I intend to get everything else obviously matching this here. Yes, so what you need basically is the polish. You need to have what's called a swooge. Now, a swooge can be made simply by just getting some fine grade cotton wool and making a large enough wad in your hand, and then you saturate the wad with the shellac polish and then apply it along the grain. Now, this is an unstained finish, so basically you can go with the grain. I usually just follow the grain down and then wait for it to dry and then go over again. It needs at least 4 coats, and you need to leave each coat to dry progressively. And one tip is to leave the swooge when it's not being used in a glass container, sealed glass container, or this jar, because it does evaporate. And shellac polish is not cheap, so you need to look after it. You need to also have a supply of clean rag just to wipe any surfaces before you apply shellac. You don't want to apply shellac to a dirty sanded surface. You want it nice and clean, otherwise you just got to wipe the shellac or the polish in amongst all, dirt, grime and all that sort of stuff. Have yourself a good pair of gloves. Latex gloves will work because your hands will get dirty. The next stage after applying 4 coats, and you can see this is the front panel of this writing bureau. The final stage is to what's called cut it back. So you, after applying 4 coats of shellac, you use this grade of sandpaper. So it's 400, but it's been pre-worn. So I've rubbed 2 bits of this paper together, because you don't want to use straight sandpaper, it'd be too rough. So once you get to the stage of 4 coats, you cut it back using this paper, and then you reapply the shellac polish again until you're happy with the finish. Ultimately, what you're trying to achieve is a nice shiny finish here. And then after a week, you come back and wax it to finish it for real. Let's go.